Welcome to another episode of Rewind the Time.
And no leftovers.
Hope everybody's having a great day. This is our second time doing this video. Our first time we did the whole video and then we forgot, to do the ranking at the end. And what are we talking about today, Colston?
We're talking about Freddy Dead Part 6. Nightmare on Street 6.
The final nightmare. Now, this was supposed to be the ending chapter in the Freddy's Dead, the final nightmare. But unfortunately, not unfortunately, but you like most people, you love everybody. The people love Freddy, and Freddy came back in another movie called New Nightmare, which we're gonna do a video about that today. So this movie's it's a little bit of a weird movie. It starts off with a guy. His name is John Doe. He thinks he's Freddy's son. And basically, Freddy's lost his power, something that they're going to use in Freddy vs. Jason. And when Freddy doesn't have his power, because all the kids in Springwood are all dead, so Freddy needs to spark up some interest again, spark up some fear, I should say. So he has John Doe go to Springwood and pretty much say Freddy's back. Because how you kill Freddy is, the one way to beat Freddy is you take away all his power. If you're not scared of him...
It's just like taking all the souls out of his body.
Well, not so much that body, but what I mean is how you give Freddy his powers is you're scared of him. Well, if you're not scared of him, he has no power. And that's what they did in Freddy vs. Jason. The kids stopped dreaming so that Freddy had no power. And that's pretty much what they did in this. The only thing about this movie is it's pretty cool, but the deaths in this movie are Carlos. Carlos has a pretty cool death. Carlos, he's a child. He's a kid in this movie.
He's like a deaf kid.
Yeah, he can't hear at all.
So it has this I don't know what it's called.
It's a hearing aid.
Yeah. So he has that in his ear so he can hear his friends and stuff. And the way he dies is that he falls asleep and he's in this little neighborhood that's inside of a building. There's doors, and his mom comes out, and his mom's saying, "Oh, if you want to keep being a bad son, I'll take that thing out your ear." So, and then he started walking forward. He looked backward, and then that wall, the walls was building up to him, and it turned him into the factory. So, so Freddy was so he put a toothpick through Q-tip. Yeah, Q-tip through his deaf ear out the other ear, and his ears start growing. And they're beating how your heart does, and he just starts making noises with his knives.
Well, Freddy cut off. Well, actually, Coulson, he's right about that. Freddy put a giant Q-tip through his ear, but Freddy cut off his ear, and he put a special hearing aid. It kind of looks like a spider, and attached to his ear, and made his ear get really big. And the reason it did that is because it makes the sound
louder.
Yeah, more louder. So Freddy first takes his glove and scratches it. And then Carlos's head goes boom, 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 and then Freddy starts doing this to it, and boom, his head fucking explodes off.
And the thing that that was also cool is I don't know why I like this, but the board if it was small, so it wouldn't be it wouldn't be that loud, but he can pull it bigger, so it's louder.
Freddy pulled it up this way, and then he pulled it this way to make it bother. That was actually a really cool trick in the movie. I like that. That was a really cool practical effect.
Carlos does.
The other death in this movie is Spencer.
I love his death.
Spencer's actually got a really cool death. Spencer is laying on the TV. He's laying in front of a TV, which is actually broken. The screen's all smashed, and he's smoking pot. And he has this really trippy scene where all these weird colors start coming out. And he kind of goes into a video game.
Oh yeah, I know how it came, because Carlos was looking at him through the TV.
Yeah, and he's like, don't fall asleep.
And then he sees Freddy on the TV, and he's like, let's have a dance party. Yeah. And then all the colors keep coming out off the wall.
It's all these.
And then he walks, and then Freddy takes him inside the TV, but in reality, it's this little gaming office,
he's inside. It's just an office. It's an office where he's playing a video game.
And he was playing Freddy was playing with a controller, just controlling Spencer in the video game. Yeah. And then it's so funny.
And then Freddy all of a sudden puts the power glove on. He goes, now I'm playing with power, and he starts playing. He starts using the power glove. And he starts beating up Spencer. He starts stepping on his stomach.
He brought himself in the game.
Yeah, he starts stepping on his stomach, and then Spencer...
Spencer was asleep because Maggie, Tracy were just looking at him, and you could see Freddy stepping
on his stomach. And then all of a sudden, Spencer eats an apple, and he's like, "Super Spencer!" And then he starts beating up Freddy. So and then Freddy drops the controller and puts on the power glove, which is really, really cool. and then starts beating Spencer up.
And then Spencer comes out the TV and he's just bouncing around.
He's bouncing around everyone. He's like walking. He's like punching the wall. Then all of a sudden the stairs open up, and he's like,
it's kind of like the hole that was in the third one, like that little fire.
With Joe. With Joe.
It was pretty much that, and he fell inside.
So he's like hanging over the fire, and then Freddy takes a towel and like whips him in the butt, and he falls down and dies, and his soul goes up in heaven. And then there's John Doe, and John Doe is a main character.
I was not expecting him to die.
Well,
I really wasn't.
I guess we first see the movie. Hold on. So John Doe didn't think he could die because he thought he was Freddy's son.
Because Freddy wasn't killing him.
He was saving him. He was like pushing him to go to Springwood to spark up the interest. But really, who is Freddy's child is
Maggie.
It's Maggie. She's actually Freddy's daughter. And if you look at her, she kind of looks like Freddy.
Yeah, she really does.
So which is kind of cool. They did a really good job of typecasting that character. One thing that I like is, so anyways, how John dies is he's in an airplane, and the airplane bursts, and he flies out of the airplane, and he has a parachute, and he's falling down, and he sees Freddy in the parachute, and he's like, you need me, and he goes, you think I do, and he starts cutting the straps on the parachute, and it's kind of like a Looney Tunes scene. All of a sudden,
when Freddy was like pushing like the spikes into that middle of the road.
Yeah, and he's like, oh.
And then John Doe just came out and and it just went through his stomach. And the cool thing I like about this,
see all the spikes come out through his chest. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, like in reality, Maggie's like holding him, and like you can see the spikes that went inside his body.
You see all the holes.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, there's a guy. His name is Doc. He's a black doctor at the hospital that Maggie goes to visit and works at sometimes, and they find out that if you grab Freddy when the alarm goes off, you can pull him into reality. So they set up this scene where, which is pretty cool. It's like an origin story. It goes back and it tells you how Freddy got his powers. So when the parents of Elm Street, back in part 1, it's like a prequel. How they got Freddy is they trapped him in his lair where he was bringing the kids and raping them and killing them. And these 3 demons gave him the power to dream. They told him they live forever if he accepted them in. But what's really cool is to get inside Freddy's brain. If you went to see this in the theaters back in 1989, you put the 3D glasses on and the glasses disappear, and all of a sudden Maggie goes inside of his brain, and now she's inside Freddy's world, and she's battling him and she's fighting him, and then she pulls him inside our world. And how she kills him is the girl, what's her name, Tracy.
Yeah, Tracy. She throws like a dynamite.
And
then Tracy, because Tracy threw dynamite, and the funny thing about the scene is that Freddy was actually holding Maggie's hand at the same time, and then Maggie said, "Oh, it's how cute is it to hold your daughter's hand?" And then just stabs the dynamite, and then
she runs Happy Father's Day or something.
No, I think.
Did she say Happy Father's Day? I can't remember, but she stabs him. She stabs him in the head. I think is it the head or the chest?
I think it was the chest.
And boom, Freddy dies, and Freddy blows up, and as Freddy blows up, the demons fly out of him.
Yeah, they look like little fish.
Yeah, they do look like little fish. And the ending's actually really cool because as the credits are coming up, it's showing you Freddy throughout the years. So this was a good movie. As we all know, this was not the final Nightmare. This was not the final Freddy.
Nope.
Because like 2-3 years later, New Nightmare came out, and the way they redid Freddy, dude, New Nightmare is really, 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 really scary. So, Colston, that's the time of the video where we rank this movie. 1 out of 10, what do you give Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare?
I would give it a 6, probably. The thing I don't like about the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, there's only 3 deaths.
Yeah, in this one. Well, one thing about the Nightmare on Elm Street trilogy, not trilogy, because trilogy is 3 movies. The series as a whole is Freddy's very scary in the beginning, but later on, like
he just starts being funny.
Yeah, 4 a little bit. He's like
making
4.
jokes when he
he's people. Not scary anymore. I'd say like 5, 6, like 4, 5, 6. He's more of a Joker. Where in 1, 2, or 3, like he scares the hell. Part 2, I think he's the scariest.
Part 5, the Dream Child, like he was laughing when he killed that guy that liked comics. Like when he killed him, like he was just like talking funny. And he was like, haha. When you kill someone, the colors come out, and you're just trying to make jokes.
Well, it's not that. He goes, comics are bad for you. Like he just always has these one-liners that are just not funny. and he becomes more of a jester and killing
New
the kids.
Nightmare's really scary.
Well, New Nightmares is different. So, okay, so my ranking on this movie, knowing that it's not the final...
I give it a 6.
You gave it a 6. I'd give it like a 6 too, like a 5.5 or a 6. It really is... If I knew it was the end, I'd probably give it a little bit higher, but because I know it's not the end, I'm going to give it like a 5.5 or a 6. Okay, so... what is your favorite kill? What is your favorite death?
I like Spencer's death.
Mine too. Spencer's. There's only 3 deaths in the whole movie, and I think Spencer's has the best death too. It's the video game, which is pretty cool.
Carlo's death was cool, but I really like Spencer's.
We like video games, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that I really like. I like how like Freddy was like controlling him and stuff. That was
which is pretty cool. Okay, excuse me. If NECA made a toy of this, would you get it?
Yes.
And I
this one.
They don't. I would buy any of them because we want to collect all of them. I would buy it too. They unfortunately don't have this Freddy. They have, I think, Nightmare on Street 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Because you have all 3 of them.
Yeah, I have all 3 of them. But
he has the first one, and like I have the first one. He has the second one with the fire in the back,
and the third with the souls on his chest. But there are some cloth ones that I do want to get. And
like in the 5th one, like that buff Freddy.
Yeah, well, that's Super Freddy. That's the comic
Super
Freddy.
I keep forgetting.
Well, yeah, that's the 5th one. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, there is some other ones like like Nightmare on Street Part 3 has two cloth ones. I don't think this one has a cloth one. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have a cloth one. But if they made a naked figure, I would definitely buy. I buy them all, to be honest with you, just because I want the collection. So all right, Colston. So we're gonna come back in a few minutes. We're gonna do our video of New Nightmare,
and then we're gonna do our ranking for Scream. And Freddy.
So today we're gonna do a ranking of Scream trilogy.
His list.
And I gotta make my list. And Freddy. And me and Colston are also gonna watch a new horror movie today. So we're gonna record a video, but I can only show 3 videos a day on the YouTube channel. So we're gonna record a video.
Oh yeah, me and Dad also have to kind of finish ATM.
Yep. And we're gonna and we're also going to record a video and then probably set it up tomorrow. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Remember, God first and family.
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Thank you, guys.
Deuces.